Senator Jeanne Shaheen is trying to get federal dollars to New Hampshire to monitor for the Zika virus. Today, she was briefed by top officials about what measures are currently being taken in the state. Is the Zika virus a threat to New Hampshire, and what is the state doing to prepare? Those were some of the questions on the table at this meeting of healthcare providers and other experts hosted by Senator Jeanne Shaheen.
There are constantly new and emerging infections, and Zika, unfortunately, is one of them.
The Zika virus is transmitted by two types of mosquitoes, neither of which have been found in New Hampshire. It's also spread through sexual contact with someone who is infected. State officials say since January, 149 people have been tested for Zika in New Hampshire.
We've identified 3 cases of Zika virus here in New Hampshire. These occurred in people who traveled to one of the affected regions of the world, or in one case there was one individual who acquired their infection through sexual transmission from a traveler.
State officials say all 3 of those people are fine. The biggest danger posed is to pregnant women because of Zika's link to certain birth defects. The virus thrives in tropical regions like Central and South America and the Caribbean. In some cases, there is a rash or flu-like symptoms, but experts say most people don't even know they have it.
About 80% of people who get infected don't actually develop symptoms of Zika virus infection, so that's why it's important for pregnant women who may have traveled to that region to be tested anyway.
Senator Shaheen says Congress is considering almost $2 billion in emergency funding to battle Zika, money for things like mosquito control and, most importantly, developing a vaccine.
Just something as small as how do we get the lab information back to people as soon as possible so they know how they should act is very important, and those are all things that federal funding can help with.
Senator Shaheen says the Senate may address the funding legislation as early as next week. Reporting live, I'm Andy Hirschberger, WMUR News 9.